Cenat is also fake as fuck, and nobody likes him, and he pretends that his audience is full of adults, but we know that's not true.
Massive day for the unemployed.
Oh, shit.
Cenat is in hot water and he can't even swim. Cenat speaks on people that say he makes content for kids.
Really?
The content that I make is for me and other grown If your kids tune in, you gotta call their parents. That ain't me.
Yeah, okay, but I don't know any grown men that are gonna non-ironically watch Cenat.
You grown adults coming home from work, and they're like, let me boot up that Kai. Streamers really think 27-year-olds get off work and be typing W-mans and Gyat in the chat.
I don't know who thinks and believes that I make content for kids, but you're dumb as shit if you think I'm making the content that I make is for me and other grown-ass bro.
I make Blue's Clues videos for adults. That's basically what he's saying. Like, no, it's not. No, kids, I'm not making content for kids. It just seems like it. I'm actually making it for adults who like this kind of content that kids watch.
Newsflash, most grown-ass people don't watch live streams.
If kids tune in, you gotta call their parents, gang. That ain't me. That's what I be talking. You can't blame me. If kids is tuning in also, if you do your research, you dumb bitch, type in Cenat on Twitch.
Don't get mad on the internet.
And see if it warns you to be 18 plus to continue further watching.
Dude, it's not an ID verification. It's a start watching button that they can click, and I'm pretty sure that
it's the same thing that's on porn websites. Come on, man. No, there's only kids. Wow, okay, I was about to say there's only kids watching porn. There's no kids watching porn. You have to click the thing. People aren't gonna lie about their age. Are you crazy?
That dissuaded nobody ever in the history of humanity. Maybe you could print that one and put it on your hate wall.
I can call up my Twitch rep and say, hey, can you please take off that warning for my shit? But guess what? I leave it. Wanna know why? Because hopefully you 18 plus watching this shit. It literally warns you before you click on my stream.
Newsflash, Buster. The only adults watching you are the bum friends you've accumulated who want a piece of your pie. If a coworker told me they watch Cenat, I would lose a lot of respect for them. I don't know any man who...
I would probably laugh out loud and think that they're joking, and they'd probably get pissed off at me, but I don't give a fuck.
Watches a Cenat stream.
I will let you know you're ridiculous.
Pays rent while respecting themselves watches anybody streaming, much less this.
Like, if somebody came up to me while I was at work and said, my favorite anime is Yuri on Ice, I'm gonna shit all over them.
Goofball pineapple looking. Okay, too far. The only people watching Cenat are probably the bots he uses from Turkey to inflate his sub numbers. Bro reveals Cenat's 1 million subs record was just him gifting subs to himself at an 80% discount.
I'm surprised at how many people don't know that this is how Kai broke the sub record. He got 1 million subs. Guys, you realize every sub that Kai gives himself, he gets 80%. So 1 million subs for him was not $5 million, it was $1 million. And he had sponsors give him subs and things like that. Because every sub that he gave himself, he kept 80%. That's how Kai got so many subs. It was self-gifting subs. You guys didn't know that?
I fucking hate social media nowadays because you can just easily manipulate it if you got money. Like, if you got bots, there you go. That's how you get famous. If you don't got bots, then you're sitting at 6 fucking views every video. Well, on YouTube. I get way more views on other platforms like Instagram, Rumble, Odyssey.
Dude, don't go after his begathon, man. That's all this guy has left, man. He has to get his...
It's like the popular platforms are just completely fake.
Sympathy primes from his teenage audience off their dad's Amazon account. But in all seriousness, this dude is the god of LARP. He disappears for 6 months, loses all of his subs. I think he had like 200 subs left, and then he returns back with another cash cow to milk his audience. Unemployed University, wow. But before we go any further, recently a jury ordered Meta and YouTube to pay millions for their role in designing and promoting addictive platforms. They knew their apps could contribute to anxiety, depression, and body image issues, but did not share those risks while prioritizing profits. The recent historic verdict underscores the consequences of those decisions. If you or your child spent years growing up on social media and experienced serious mental health struggles, you should hear this. you may be entitled to a potential recovery of over $1,000.
That's a lot of money, man.
Step it up to hold these platforms accountable for the harm they have caused. You can use the link in my description or scan the QR code to take a short quiz to see if you qualify for a case.
I need to do that.
It is entirely free to do, and you may be entitled to compensation. And now let's get
to
right back
$1,000.
into our video. This gotta be hype if you're watching it on a PlayStation 4 on food stamps. But jokes aside, I could give credit where credit is due. The video Cenat made for this was pretty good. You know, the production value is up there. But before even starting, Streamer University is looking like a disaster. Things get out of control at Streamer University Atlanta audition.
I didn't even hear anything about Streamer University other than the fact that one of the professors is going to be Pokimane, or was Pokimane. I don't know if this already happened. I didn't fucking pay attention to this.
And trust me, you guys haven't even seen the Detroit edition.
Cenat Streamer University tryouts were honestly, unsurprisingly, a complete clown show. From Cenat sneaking in well-known streamers in the back door.
Ron, Marlon, and Lacey ended up showing up.
So it's like the Oscars, but instead of celebrating the they're celebrating the victims.
Everybody wasting their time. Everybody outside. Everybody's still waiting.
All the while, the people that did manage to make it in there for the tryouts were acting like a bunch of goofy goobers, even though in reality, none of them were ever gonna get in the first place.
Yeah, this narrator might be bugging a bit because, bro, streamers are goofy goobers. That's what Streamer University is.
Now I'm mad as bro.
Yeah, this
crash out,
just fighting over clout. They're clawing at relevancy that even if they get it, won't last because they're fake as fuck in the first place trying to get it.
Like that, bro, but I ain't gonna do that to you because my amigo gang. But nah, bro, see this shit dead, bro.
Like, this is the same reason corpos crash, is because they're chasing the quick money and they're not looking to the future. And there's no passion.
How are you gonna act like a gang member when you're in line to audition for Streamer University? Well, you're gonna crash out? What does that mean? Your bit rate's gonna fall? Or even Andrew Tate's Hustlers University is more legitimate. You know, at least you can get the value of learning how to pimp out your girlfriend. Cenat's just a legend of LARP.
This is f***ing insane.
Imagine you had 6 elixir.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
But in all seriousness, this is what the people call a recession indicator, because if there's this many people lining up for Streamer University, you know something's wrong.
What's going on? I'm about to show you how serious this really is. Got fucking water, it's got lifesavers. We're prepared here. I got my book, and I got a ticket to show Kai. Kai, you gonna love this shit.
To be fair, it looks good, but still, you made a dude a postcard. You know, the thing is, I don't see this many people lining up at the job fair, and that's the problem we got with society. This stuff is so serious,
that's why
they're
prices
bringing
keep
their
going
Jolly
up.
Ranchers. Probably to...
Nobody's working anywhere. Jobs are clawing at getting any kind of employees who aren't these fucking Gen Z streamer types, because nobody likes them and they're fucking everywhere.
To mix with some cough syrup in case Aiden Ross shows up as a cameo.
Absolute disaster.
So we going to the Streamer U tryouts. I'm gonna be honest, I'm low-key late. We late as fuck, I'm not gonna lie.
These people don't want to be streamers. They just want the Willy Wonka golden ticket. They don't want to put in the hard work. They don't want to be queso making like 15 videos a day, uploading TikToks to promote his stream. They just want the easy way. Quitting my job to lock in with streaming Streamer University. Dude, Walmart doesn't pay anybody enough. You're not a special snowflake.
I don't know what economy you guys live in, but I would like to join you. Invite me to the server, please. Because last time I checked, rent is high as food is high as gas is high as How are you quitting your job for the chance to maybe
just to be fucking clear, rent is not high. You know what is high? Rent in the cities. 1 week's pay will cover 6 months living in a small town. 1 week's pay from the city. Just get paid 1 paycheck and get the fuck out. That's all it takes, but people won't fucking do it because they're retarded. That's why cities are terrible. All the smart people left a long time ago.
accepted into Streamers University.
Either this dude failed his 3-month probation and was about to get fired anyway, or he's gonna run back to Walmart begging for his job. It's like the not my son meme. And I personally don't give a about any of this. I'm not personally invested. I just kind of want the money because, as the guy said, you know, the bills are due. The whole Kai Mafia right now because we finally get a stream after 9 months tomorrow. I just find it comical how this dude believes adults are genuinely watching his content.
But you're dumb as
That is hilarious.
If you think I'm making the content that I make is for me and other grown ass bro.
They don't actually think that. They have to maintain plausible deniability so they can get away with basically showing to 12-year-olds. Huh? Why is he so offended by that? You're making millions a month doing what you love and have the ability to change people's lives. Who cares if they a kid or if they 80? The thing is, if this guy really loved streaming, he would have quit for 9 months to pursue a fashion brand to try to milk more money out of his audience, but I digress. And I know some Cenat fans are gonna call me racist, but, you know, that's far away from the truth. You know, I got black friends, and I think IShowSpeed is doing a hell of a lot cooler stuff than Kai is, and he's less of a fraud.
And I don't like him either.
Initially, I thought these were cigarettes for some reason, but Cenat loads up this cannon and shoots up these enrollment letters that land straight into what looks like gangland.
Like, I don't like people who are annoying for their content. Like, that is their content. Just being annoying and over the top and cartoonishly insane. I don't like it. It's not interesting to me. I don't know why people find that entertaining. I think they're just low IQ. They see a guy doing something crazy, making a funny face, and they're like, ha, ha, he made a funny face.
Chicago, legend of LARP. FYP thinks I'm a loser. FYP thinks I'm a dork.
Sponsor, I want you to pay me $200,000 for this. Actually, give me $250,000 of subs.
I mean, everybody knows this. His #1 sub gifter was Valorant, followed by Snoop Dogg, eBay, Crocs, State Farm.
All right, sit down. Hey, listen. I don't want to. Hey, listen.
That's corpo as fuck, bro.
You. Okay? I'm telling you right now. You got to come correct. You shaking ass? Denied.
Oh, sorry.
Denied!
Sorry.
Denied! Denied!
No.
Denied! I take her! I take her! I take her! I take her!
I might have to go to his chat and hit some W Kais.
I'm so embarrassed.
I really think we gotta get rid of the girl content in the streaming space. I genuinely think it's the most corny of all time.
As a white knight, you know, let's not single out the woman here because, bro, streaming inherently is corny in itself, and it used to be better when people just gamed and they were self-aware they were nerds. Now they're trying to...
This is why everybody watches Asmongold for their streams. Nobody who watches streams watches anybody but Asmongold.
Act all tough and gang. Same as how Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen introduced a bunch of morons to anime, but we're not ready for
and
that.
By the way, he only gets like 40,000 or something concurrent viewers on Twitch. That's not a lot of people. There's 9 billion people in this fucking world. Not very many people watch streams.
That conversation yet. Cenat. All my homies hate Cenat. You getting mad? I'm getting red. Fortunately, we ran out of time for this video.
Moving on.